Shekar. In this series, I would like to teach the basics of the harmonium. In the first video, I would like to talk about the arrangements of the keys of the harmonium. I hope you people would have seen the harmonium keys. It's just same as the keys of the piano. So in this video, I will talk about the names of the keys, each and every keys, as well as in Hindi and also in English. As we are going to learn the Hindustani way of playing harmonium, so I would really like to talk about the Hindi names also. So first I will explain you the English names, and then I will explain you the Hindi names also. All over the world, the harmonium or piano key starts from the white key. You can see the structure is like this: 2 blacks, 3 blacks, 2 blacks, 3 blacks, 2 blacks, 3 blacks. The key starts from the first key is always white. This is called C. You would have heard about the scales, the C scale, C key, and then C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, and B. And it's a complete octave. You can see in an octave, you can see 12 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And immediately another octave starts. The same format: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And another octave starts. Like that, almost 3.5 octaves. Most of the harmonium has 3.5 octaves, but this is a portable harmonium, so we have 3.25 octave. Now I will talk about the Hindi names of this. C. This is called in Hindi पहला सफेद, पहला काला, दूसरा सफेद, दूसरा काला, तीसरा सफेद, चौथा सफेद, तीसरा काला, पांचवा सफेद, चौथा काला. This is चौथा काला because 1, 2, 3, 4th black. चौथा काला. And 4.5. People used to say because 4.5. In Hindi, we always, vocalists used to say 4.5. And B flat को पांचवा काला बोलते हैं. And then B, this is 7th white. सातवां सफेद कहते हैं. The same way it goes all here. So now we come to know the 12 notes of the scale. So in Hindustani music we have 3 octaves, but we'll talk about the octaves later. Now in this video I would like to talk about the Shuddha Swaras from C sharp. But before that I would like to tell you, any of this key can be considered as Sa. Suppose I am going to consider C as Sa. So there is a format to understand how to play Shuddha Swaras from this scale. So that format is it's very simple. If you are going to consider C as Sa, पहला सफेद को Sa मानते. So the format is Sa, one note skip, the next note will be Re, and one skip, it will be Shuddha Ga. And Ga and Ma has a very close relationship. Immediate note is Ma. Like Sa, one skip Re, one skip Ga, and Ma is the immediate note always. And one skip Pa, and one if you skip Dha, one if you skip Ni. And Ni and Sa also same like Ga and Ma, immediate note. So Sa, Re, Ga, we have to skip one note in between. Ga and Ma is an immediate note. And Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni also skipping, and Ni and Sa is immediate notes. Sa, skip, Re, skip, Ga, an immediate note. Ma, skip, Pa, skip, Da, skip, and Ni, immediate note, Sa. So this is the format of playing Shuddha notes from any scale. If I am going to play the same thing from C sharp, पहला काला से, if I am going to play Shuddha Swaras, the same format. Sa, one skip, Shuddha Re, one skip, Shuddha Ga, and the immediate note is Shuddha Ma. One skip, Pa, one skip, Dha, one skip, Shuddhani, and immediate note is Sa. Now, in this video, I would like to teach the fingerings for C sharp. You might be having a question that why there are different scales, why we consider different Sas from different scale notes. That is because the males usually sing from C scale, either from C sharp, D, or D sharp, or E. Mostly, males have this vocal ranges. From there, their Sa is matching from there. But for the females, when we talk about the females, most of the females has their scale from G sharp, that is Chauta Kala, otherwise Sadecha, A, B flat, Panchva Kala, otherwise B. This is the female's range voice. So as a harmonium player, we should be comfortable in playing all the scales. But in the beginning, we should master one scale so that gradually we will come to know how to play the Komal swars also, and also change the scales, how to play from different scales. So in this C sharp, I will be explaining you how to play Shuddha Swaras without any, with the fluent fingerings. So there is no any hard and fast rules for fingers in harmonium. But in the beginning, we used to follow some rules so that we can play very fluently without any stuck for the speed wise also. So now I'm going to explain you from C sharp. This is our Sa. And I always guide my students or who would like to learn harmonium. I just tell them the fingers for the basic fingers. In the beginning, I used to ask them to follow the basic rules, but later they will be coming to know the possibilities of how to move their fingers in different scales. So that is, if you are going to play C sharp, these two fingers will be up. We'll be using these two fingers for Sa, Re. And I use the thumb for Ga. Sa, Re, Ga. And these three notes, Ma, Pa, Da, I used to use these three fingers, middle three fingers, Ma, Pa, Da. And for Ni and Sa, again thumb and this pointing finger. And again say index finger, middle finger, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, thumb, index finger. The same way we come back. Index finger, thumb, ring finger. Usually people, what they do, they feel comfortable and they put this finger here. But what happens then, they can't shift this finger to here. So always you should keep in your mind that while coming back, Sa, Ni, Dha, the ring finger is always coming on Dha. Sa, Ni, Dha. And the same method, Da, Pa, Ma, three fingers, Ga, Thumb, and Re, Sa. So this two, this three, thumb on the Ga, thumb on the Ni, index finger on the Sa. There is one more rule which I always tell my students, that we are never going to use our fingers like this. This kind of a people sometimes I've seen, the beginners usually do that, which makes you not improve your speed. It will decrease your speed always. If you imagine, if you're moving like this, you can go faster. How fast you can go like this? So the hand movement is always like this. If I am playing fast, you can see my hand movement will be always like this. Never it is going to move like this or move like this. So you would have seen my finger is always like this. So concentrate while practicing the beginning, from the beginning itself. We are not crossing our fingers like this. So we'll be practicing this many times so that our fingers become flexible. And I'll be teaching you also the paltas and alankas so that the finger gets more flexible on the harmonium in the next video. And one more thing I would like to tell is the same way when we are playing it from C sharp, we can play from B flat also, G sharp also. But further the fingerings will be in the beginning little bit different. But if anybody really wanted that, they can comment us so that I can give them a different video also, how to practice from B flat or from G sharp or from C. But actually as a harmony player, we should be prepared ourselves for playing from all the scales. But that comes when we practice one scale for a while fluently. So in the next video, I would like to teach how to make our fingers more comfortable on C sharp and also working on the paltas and alankas. Thank you so much.